distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, researchers, and students. I am Simran Ailani, a BSc Chemistry student at Shri Shivaji Science College, Nagpur, and the secretary for this symposium. It is a profound honor to welcome you to the International Symposium on Intellectual Property Rights. As we gather to explore the intersection of innovation, law, and global progress, it is my distinct privilege to introduce a scholar whose work is currently redefining the University of Nairobi's innovation ecosystem. We are incredibly fortunate to have with us today Professor Mary Wanjiru Kinoti, an Associate Professor of Sales, Branding and Marketing at the Faculty of Business and Management Sciences, University of Nairobi. Professor Kenoti's academic footprint is as vast as it is impactful. Holding a PhD in business administration, she is also a distinguished certified behavioral scientist and axiologist, bringing a unique multidisciplinary lens to the study of innovation. Her expertise spans from critical pillars of modern business, from marketing strategy and green marketing to ethics, governance, and complexities of global entrepreneurship. Her leadership in the field of innovation is both national and international. As the principal investigator for British Council's Innovation of African Universities project, she has been instrumental in fostering collaborative ecosystems across Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, and Ghana. Perhaps the most relevant to our gathering today, Professor Kinoti serves as the Director of Intellectual Property Management Office at the University of Nairobi. In this capacity, she is the heartbeat of university's innovation engine, overseeing the protection, capacity building, and successful commercialization of groundbreaking ideas. She is also the visionary coordinator of the Nairobi Innovation Week, a premier global event that serves as a nexus for government, industry, and academia to celebrate the transformative power of local and international innovation. Beyond her administrative and research accomplishments, Professor Kinoti is a dedicated mentor who has guided over 100 master's projects and numerous doctoral candidates to completion, shaping the next generation of intellectual leaders. Her presence here today signifies a commitment to the very core of our symposium, that protecting our ideas is the first step towards changing the world. Please join me in extending a very warm welcome to Professor Mary Wanjiru Kinoti as she shares her insights on thriving University of Nairobi innovation ecosystem.
My name is Professor Mary Kinoti from University of Nairobi. I am a professor of marketing, innovation and entrepreneurship at the Premier University of Nairobi, which is the best university in Kenya and also the best university in the East Africa and also top university in Africa. Today, I'm very, very happy to be participating in this conference that will be talking about innovation, intellectual property rights, commercialization, and my topic of the day will be the innovation ecosystem at the University of Nairobi. I would like, first of all, to start with a brief history of University of Nairobi. University of Nairobi was conceptualized in 1947, and then in 1952 there was groundbreaking, and then the university was known as Royal Technical College of East Africa. In 1954, Gandhi Memorial Society funding established the Faculty of Arts, Sciences and Commerce at the University of Nairobi. This is to say we have a very good relationship with the good people of the Republic of India, because University of Nairobi has a heritage of India, because Gandhi Memorial Society actually funded university and they initiated the establishment of Faculty of Arts, Science and Commerce Academy. So I just want to express our gratitude as a nation, as the University of of Nairobi, to the people, good people of Republic of India, for having established the first university in Kenya through their funding. Having said that, in 1956, the first intake of students was done. In 1961, Royal College, a constituent college of University of London, was then established. 1963, University of East Africa was also established. In 1970 is when the University of Nairobi was granted charter by the Republic of Kenya. It is interesting to note that University of Nairobi, being the best university in Kenya, and I want also to state the oldest university in Kenya, has produced some of the notable alumni globally, regionally, and in Kenya. I want to mention some of the alumni and what they are doing in our country, just so that you can have a taster that since 1970, the quality of the graduate that the University of Nairobi, which is reading in Kenya, has produced. We are proud to say that the President of Republic of Kenya is our alumni, that is Dr. William Samoei Ruto, who is the current President of this country. So we are really proud as the University of Nairobi to have actually produced a president who is now reading us. The Deputy President also, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, is also our alumni. He's the second in command, and we are really proud that as we talk about what the university has done, the president and the deputy president of this country are the alumni of the University of Nairobi. We have also produced the Chief Justice, Honorable Mother Karambu Kome, is also our alumni. The Deputy Chief Justice Fromena, Honorable Lady Justice Fromena Bere Muiru is also our alumni, and the rest of the high-profile political class who form the alumni of the University of Nairobi is quite big. But I want to mention a very also notable alumni who won Nobel laureate, who is the late Professor Wangari Maathai, who actually won a Nobel laureate on environmental peace and governance. We want to say also she came from University of Nairobi. Therefore, I just want to say before I finish that even the CS, that is the cabinet secretary, what we call the Minister of Education, Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, is also our alumni. Having said that, you now see, or you now know that University of Nairobi has produced notable alumni who are contributing to the governance of this country and who are contributing to what we call socio-economic development and driving the development agenda of this country. That is about our alumni. I would like now just to talk about University of Nairobi in terms of how it is organized in terms of the faculty. University of Nairobi is organized in 10 faculties, namely Faculty of Science and Technology, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Health Sciences, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Faculty of Agriculture, Faculty of Built Environment and Design. We also have Faculty of Business and Management Sciences, where I sit because I'm a professor, as I said earlier, Professor of Marketing, Innovation and Entrepreneurship. We also have Faculty of Law, Faculty of Business, Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. It's also important for me just to talk about the number of our students. We offer undergraduate courses. We also offer master's program and PhD program, fellowship, postgraduate and diploma. And all of these students Combined together, our student population is about 50,000. We have 61 undergraduate degree program, which are offered by the 10 faculty that I mentioned earlier. We have 136 master's program, 102 PhD program, 3 diploma program, and 10 fellowship, just to break down the programs from undergraduate to doctoral program, and also diploma and fellowship that we offer at the University of Nairobi. We have 12 campuses. These 12 campuses are spread across Nairobi, as well as Kisumu and Mombasa. These are the major cities in our country. As I said earlier, we have 10 faculties, we have 312 academic program, and we also have 50,000 students. And just to note, in terms of the gender distribution, that 3% are female students. We have international students from 54 nationality. And as I said earlier, because we are the oldest university in this country, Kenya, we have graduated over 260 alumni, and as I've mentioned, some of the alumni are very highly praised, even in our country, in the region as well as globally. Having given you a brief view or brief preview of what University of Nairobi is like, I would like now to delve or to dive in the topic of the day, that is innovation ecosystem at the University of Nairobi. And I'll start with intellectual property office and when it was established. Intellectual Property Management Office of the University of Nairobi, which actually championed the intellectual property protection of the students, the staff, the faculty, or in general, the University of Nairobi community, came into being in the year 2006. It was developed in 2006, the Intellectual Property Management Office, where I act as the director. Director Innovation and Intellectual Property was established. Just to repeat that again, the Intellectual Property Management Office, which champions the innovation agenda of the University of Nairobi, was established in 2009. And I want to say in Kenya, it was the first policy of intellectual property to be established among all the other universities in Kenya. In 2013, to champion issues of incubation, acceleration and commercialization of protected intellectual property of the staff and the students, Center of Computing for Development, which is popularly known C4D Lab or Incubation Lab, was established in 2008, just to continue championing the issue of innovation in the university, the issues of entrepreneurship, the issue of incubation, the issue of acceleration, the issues of changing the mindset of our students from just purely teaching and learning, and to move their mindset to think about how to be innovative, how to be entrepreneurial, and how even to start business once they graduate or when they are also in campus. The Center for Computing for Development, what again I called C4D Lab, was established to assist students, faculties with brilliant ideas, which have market potential for commercialization, to really support them to think through the business modeling, to think about how they can actually develop those innovations, products and services that will solve the problems and the challenges as it were, or the pain points of the society. So C4D Lab is a very established incubation hub, and it actually has helped many startups within the university, and also from people from outside the university to really go through their innovation, develop it, and start businesses. In 2018, Nairobi Innovation Week was birthed. Nairobi Innovation Week is a platform that is offered to the students, to the faculty, and also to the industry and the government and the community to come and showcase their innovation, to come and have a discourse of innovations, cutting-edge innovations that can solve society problems in Kenya, and also regionally as well as globally. So since 2018, we have successfully run Nairobi Innovation Week, and we are proud because University of Nairobi was the innovator in coming up with Nairobi Innovation Week, and now all over the country we see different organizations, we see different county government, because our government or political government is organized in terms of counties. We see a lot of impact that even at the grassroots, the government is organizing Innovation Week just to catalyze innovation and entrepreneurship and starting of business from the grassroots to the university. And I'm proud because I said I'm here to talk about innovation ecosystem of the University of Nairobi. That University of Nairobi, being the best university in Kenya, actually led this initiative, and everybody now seem to be embracing innovation, seem to be embracing entrepreneurship, seem to be embracing business in our country. And all this has started at the University of Nairobi, as I've said, in the year 2018. University of Nairobi, again, being the best university in Kenya, in the year 2022, it established Agricultural Technology Innovation Center, and this innovation center is aimed to catalyze mostly agricultural-based technology and innovation. As you may be aware, Kenya is an agricultural-based economy, and the University of Nairobi, in offering the solution to contribute to the food security, partnered with industry. And I want to talk about Elgon Kenya, which is a fertilizer-based production factory, which has also a Indian heritage. I want to emphasize that this Elgon Kenya was started in 1898, and it's still going on. So I want to say the people of Republic of India, even in Kenya, they are really supporting the University of Nairobi to champion the issue of innovation. So having said that, I want to come back to the issue of intellectual property policy, which I talked about earlier, which actually drive the innovation ecosystem in our university. UON intellectual property policy, as I had said earlier, came into effect in 2006, and what we call as IPMO office was set up in 2009, as I had said earlier. The IP policy was revised into 2013 to really accommodate the changes that had taken place. This policy is being currently revised, and the reason why we are revising this policy is because at the time that it was developed, it leaned toward intellectual property protection. It didn't talk so much about technology transfer. It didn't talk about how to support the innovators through the incubation, through the acceleration process, and also how to come up with a startup as a staff or a student, or how even to commercialize that product to the market. And because the university currently is very, very focused in its strategic plan to drive innovation and commercialization, therefore, it was felt is the right time to actually revise the intellectual property policy to be in tandem with the new strategic plan of 2023-2027. The objective of the intellectual property of the University of Nairobi, which may be to a large extent be what the other intellectual property policies in other institutions of higher learning stipulate, the objective include to establish intellectual property management office, and as I said earlier, once the policy came into being 2006, then 2009, intellectual property management of the University of Nairobi was established. Another objective of this policy was to protect the university intellectual property and their collaborators. Because we are a higher institution of learning, a lot of IP come from the student research, it comes out from the faculty research. So there was a need to really protect the university intellectual property and that of their collaborators. Another objective was to train on intellectual property commercialization. We know the journey from IP protection to the market is a long, winding journey. So it was felt that the students, the faculty members who innovate need to be trained on intellectual property commercialization because, as we know, it's one thing to protect an IP and it's one thing to earn the money. And the most important one, after protecting the IP, is to ensure that IP has commercial value that benefits the students who are innovators, that benefits the faculties who are innovators, and also solve the society problems or the society pain points. Another objective was to facilitate intellectual property commercialization, and that is in tandem after training. So how does the university then facilitate intellectual property commercialization? Okay, so the Office of Intellectual Property Management of University of Nairobi, or if you like, the Office of Innovation and Intellectual Property, receive disclosures for invention. We prepare application and we file with the relevant government institution in Kenya. And it would be of interest for us just to highlight some of the institutions that we use to protect the intellectual property. In Kenya, when you're talking about agricultural technological innovation, we protect that with Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Services. We are big in terms of breeder seeds that our scientists have been able to come up with, breeder seeds that are drought tolerant, just to mention a few. So we use Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Services actually to protect agricultural related technology. We also use Kenya Copyright Board to protect creative work, to protect publication, just to mention a few. And the other institution in Kenya that is mandated to protect intellectual property is called Kenya Industrial Property Institute. And the Kenya Industrial Property Institute, of course, will protect invention, we'll protect industrial design, and also we'll protect what we call utility model. Coming back to the University of Nairobi, I want to say we have been successful in IP commercialization, mostly internally. I've just mentioned a few of product and services, mostly product that we have been able to register as intellectual property, and our scientists, our students, our faculty members have been able to transition those IP into tangible product and services. And this has been done in faculties, in various faculties of the university, as well as they are being consumed internally as well as externally. So we have various startups within the campus, and some of the product that they have come up with is yogurts. We have University of Nairobi yogurt, which is served or bought internally by University of Nairobi community, and it's also sold externally. But the startup is within the university. We also have another startup, wines and juices. We make various juices from mango, from cactus, and from guava, just to mention a few. And this is also done from the Faculty of Agriculture. So where we have succeeded a lot in terms of commercializing our IP is in the Faculty of Agriculture, where also we were able also to come up with University of Nairobi water. This water is called, this mineral water is called Loyal Satima. So this water is consumed internally within the university, and it's also commercialized mainly to the government institution, because of course we are government, and the government doing business with government become very easy for us. Another product is we have a fertilizer called Biofix. This fertilizer was innovated once again at the Faculty of Agriculture, and Biofix is a very good product for legumes. If the farmers planting beans and the related legume plants, they actually benefit a lot from the Biofix. We have been able to commercialize this through what we call technology licensing agreement with players in the industry. So therefore, I would want to say that University of Nairobi is making strides in issue of IP protection, and also transitioning or translating the IP to what I call product and services that are actually solving society problem, as I have mentioned them. We also have essential oil, which have been developed. Let me say that again. We have essential oils that have been protected with our office, the Office of Innovation and Intellectual Property Office of University of Nairobi. And this essential oil been developed by our scientists in the Faculty of Science and Technology. So they make products such as detergents that are consumed within the university, or I can say internally commercialized within the university, and also commercialized externally. They have essential oil of all types. For instance, you can get essential oil from eucalyptus and many other plants. And these essential oils, again, they are consumed within the university community, and they are also commercialized in the market. We have a lot of people coming, ordering these essential oils, because a lot of them are medicinal. Okay, fantastic. So just to say, University of Nairobi at the moment is working very hard to really change the mindset of the student and the faculty. As you are aware, in Africa, we have what we call the youth deficit, which means that our population is very young. In fact, it is estimated close to 70% of Kenyan and mostly in sub-Saharan Africa are young adults below the age of 35. So the University of Nairobi is committed to actually catalyzing the innovation and entrepreneurship in the university. Recently, we held very successful hackathon where we had close to more than 500 students from the 10 faculty ideating, and the idea was to really show these students it's possible. You can come up with ideas, and I tell you, the ideas that they came up with were amazing. And our mission or our vision is to ensure that we have a lot of ideas in the pipeline so that the university can support these ideas through incubation, through acceleration, and through business modeling up to commercialization, or get these students starting businesses when they are in campus, get these students start businesses even as they leave the university. Because as you are aware, I know India, because I studied there, I stayed there for about 6 years. I know India is very big in terms of startup, is very big in terms of business, and those business drive economy, and the people who engage in business are very, very wealthy. So we are foreseeing a situation where our graduates will move to innovation, will move to creating their own jobs rather than searching for job, and we are looking for a situation where students and also our faculty will be very wealthy, because business, people who are in business, even in this country of Kenya, they are more wealthy than those who are employed. So having said that, we facilitate our students, our innovators, by negotiating with our partners, especially when they want industry partners to commercialize. So we assist our innovators to negotiate once again with the partner, and actually to sign what we call technology licensing agreements. We want to say, for our case as the University of Nairobi, this has been very successful, especially in agri-technology related innovation. As I said, we have a fertilizer which we have commercialized with our industry partner. We also have breeder seeds, which we have also commercialized with our agricultural-based government organization. So it has been very successful, and moving into the future, we see a lot of our innovators engaging with industry to actually help them commercialize their innovation and their agricultural technology or other type of innovation. Currently, we are incubating 15 currently we are commercializing 15 innovation that we identify that they have commercial value. So basically, we are taking them through incubation, acceleration. We are helping them to connect with the industry to understand the pain point that their innovation will solve. And we see these 15 innovators getting into market soon. As I said earlier, we connect with the industry to commercialize, especially our agricultural based technology and innovation. So we also have learning programs to support innovators. We have innovation, incubation, and commercialization program, which, as I said earlier, We have onboarded 15 of those innovators, and we know moving forward they will tell a good story that their startup, their idea started from the university once they set up successful businesses. So something else we do, as I had said earlier, we learn hackathon, and our students are up to the task. Finally, as I finish, I just want to talk about something which is very close to my heart, Nairobi Innovation Week, which I said it started in 2018. This year, Nairobi Innovation Week will be held next month, that is May, from 8th to 10th. We will be running 10 sessions, each driven by each faculty. So faculty of agriculture will be learning their session and talk about their innovation. They also be showcasing their innovation, because we believe innovation starts within the faculty. So all the 10 faculties that I had mentioned earlier will be having a session where they will be having a discussion with the government. They will be having representation. They will be having discussion with the industry representation, and also community and student representation about what is happening in their faculty. So, as I said earlier, all the 10 faculty will be learning a session, and I would like to welcome the good people of India, because this will be a branded session. Just to log in, we'll be sending the details to the organizer of this conference to see what is happening in Kenya, and particularly University of Nairobi, to follow the discussion in all our faculties, as I had mentioned earlier. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you, and hope that you have an idea of what is happening in the University of Nairobi, Kenya, which, as I said earlier, is the best university in Kenya. And if you have not visited Kenya, Kenya is a very, very beautiful country. We pride ourselves for our hospitality, and we also pride ourselves for the safaris. If you come to Kenya, you have an opportunity to see the big five that are there. You have the opportunity to see the lion. So we have natural ecosystem in Kenya. And just to mention, one of our tourist attraction in Kenya is Masai Mara, and is actually one of the 7 wonders of the world, when there is what is called wild beast migration. So once again, my name is Professor Kinoti, Director Innovation, Intellectual Property Management of the University of Nairobi, and I want to thank you so much for the opportunity given. And it's in this discussion that we get to understand different contexts in the world. I thank you so much and wish you fruitful discussion ahead. Thank you.